is up, YouTube? Steelers Sideline. We are back with another video. This is not going to be our happy video that we normally do. And I want to shout out Math Bowler for making his video and also convincing me of, to make one as well. And I figured it's a good idea to make one just because a lot of people don't know and they don't understand what's going on here. So the more awareness we make, maybe other people will realize. Because even when Math Bowler brought it up in one of the Steeler groups, a lot of people were arguing that the autograph was legit, and going against what we were saying. And I was pretty confident that it wasn't, but you have to, until you get the concrete evidence of matching the two side by side, you got to deal with people, because they're smarter now. They use. Let me wait to get into that. Let's just wait again. Let's get into what this is, and then we'll get into all the details. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That'll definitely help out the channel, and we appreciate that. And what we got here is a pre-order. This is a pre-order from Barnes & Noble, and I should still have his book. I need to send it back. I'm probably getting close to my deadline on returns. But I've been arguing still with them, and they just decided to stop answering emails, which we'll get into further about that. But we got a pre-order, and this is from Barnes & Noble, like I said. This is for the Bill Cowher book called Heart and Steel. I did the pre-order option. And before we get into that as well, this isn't to not support the book or to throw shade, even though I am upset. I think you should still support the book and support Cowher, but don't support what they did. It's okay to buy the book. It's okay to get it, but don't support this. I think anybody that got this book with the autograph should send it back and make them eat those fees and not accept it. I think that's what we need to do as a community, because they're going to eat those fees and hopefully lose money. But I mean, that's a whole other subject. But anyway, we got the pre-order. We got the Heart and Steel book pre-order from Barnes & Noble. The only reason I hit the pre-order, you're guaranteed an autographed copy from Coach Cowher. So, a book I was going to probably buy anyway. If I can pre-order it and get it autographed by Coach Cowher, by all means, that is the best way to go. So we get our books, and you go to the page, and you see at a quick glance, it looks like a good autograph just by glance. It looks like, it's obviously his style that he signs. But the dead giveaway is when you flip to the other page and you see all these dots. There's dot there, 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 dot there. And they're consistent with all the other dots. When you get this book and you take a picture of this page, they'll all be consistent, because that is the Autopen starting and stopping perfectly in a circle, making a dot. If this was hand signed, they would be strokes and they would never stop in a dot. If you sign your autograph, it's not going to stop at dots. Nobody is perfectly going to stop at dots consistently, especially that many in a row. So it's hard to see from this. You can still see the dots if you look closely how it stops. They all stop at dots. And then when you're signing with a hand motion, they're going to be strokes and they're not going to end on dots. But anyway, this is an Autopen signature that was sent out. So it was basically lying to the customer. It was fraudulent. It was deceiving. Whatever words you want to use, they lied. They deceived. It was a total fraud for them to sell these and pass them off to the fans, to the customers, as a legitimate autograph. And that's why a lot of us are so really ticked off. I'm trying not to curse in this video. but I might let one slip out because it really frustrates me. But so then learning, and I learned a lot of this from Math Bowler, so I got to definitely give him his shout outs because I didn't read the fine print like him. I immediately called, emailed them, and they sent me. I'll include pictures of all these at the end as well because I want you to see the inconsistencies and I want you to see what was said back and forth. But anyway, I emailed them and they perfectly were like, "Hey, sorry about the Autopen signature. We will send you your prepaid shipping, slip, the print off, and you just ship it back and you'll get a refund," which I was fine with. But then when you read the fine print, fine print, they're not refunding you the total price. They're refunding you the total price of the book, but not shipping. And I understand wasn't free for them to ship it to me. I had to pay for it. But I would have never prepaid and ordered this book and paid for shipping for a fraudulent signature. For one, I don't want it in my collection because it's not legit. And for two, I would have just went up and bought this at Barnes & Noble or went up to the Steelers store and bought this. Not paid shipping. I'd just picked it up wherever I could have picked it up. It doesn't matter where I picked it up. I wouldn't have paid shipping and just bought an original book if I knew this was going to be a fake signature. So I feel like since they neglected to tell us that information, they should give us the shipping. Well, I don't know about you guys. So I emailed them back and said, "Hey, I'm not shipping this book back until I'm refunded my shipping because I want a full refund because this was, a terrible situation. You guys were fraudulent." And I blame all of them. I don't totally blame Mr. Cowher, but I give him 1/3 of the blame. I give 1/3 of the blame to Barnes & Noble for selling this and promoting this. And I blame the company, the publishing company. And I think it starts with an A. I can't even remember their name at the moment right now. But they're to blame too. They get the other 1/3. So it's all three of them, in my opinion, that get the blame. There it is, Atria Books. They all three get the blame, in my opinion. But the first two times I contacted Barnes & Noble, they admitted and apologized for this being an Autopen. The third time, when I pursued my shipping information, they said, "Hey, we've contacted the publisher and they are saying this is not an Autopen and they're standing by this signature being 100% legit," which mind-blowing. And I just went off and I wrote them a long, nasty email and I said, I want their information for the person who said this is a legit signature. I want all their information and I want to contact them because I have a bunch of pictures and I want some explanations. That email was unanswered. I don't know if it's because I got a little nasty. I didn't curse, I don't think. But I was demanding and wanted their information. And they did not pass that along to me, nor did they even respond to my email. Now, they did refund me my shipping, and I think they thought that would just shut me up. But obviously, that's not good enough. And I will be writing a review on this book just as much as Math Bowler did as well. So if I do that before this, I will leave a picture of my review as well. But as of now, I haven't wrote that review. But I just wanted to get this out there. Don't buy the autograph copies because they might show up other places when they get so many of these back, because I know a handful of people have already sent them back. Do not fall for it. Do not buy it. Do not support it. Do not support the autograph copies. They are complete frauds. But that's all I got for you today. I know this is a disappointing video, but I wanted you to be aware that this is, in fact, an Autopen signature, not a legit Coach Cowher signature. And like I said, shame on Cowher for agreeing to do this, because he knew what he was doing. He had to go in there and sign his name a few different times because they used more than one signature. We found two that matched up perfectly. I will include those pictures as well. There's two different signatures that they used that I've found so far that match up perfectly together. So he signed his name at least twice for this company to reproduce and use it as an automatic machine in auto-penning his signature on every book, because he didn't want to sign all these books. My thought is, if you didn't want to sign all these books and sell all these books, then just leave it as an unsigned copy, because I'd rather had an unsigned copy. My opinion, again, some people maybe not care about this. I do. But that's all I got for you today, YouTube. I am sorry about this rant, and I hope to not do too many of those videos, but I figure the more it gets out there, the more the better. So if you know anybody that bought this book and they don't know, please share this to them. I don't ask you guys to share my videos. I don't think I've ever asked, but if you know anybody that got that autograph book, pass this along so they could be aware and be aware of the situation, so they know that they have been taken advantage of by these companies. But like I said, it's Cowher's fault, Barnes & Noble's fault, and also the publisher's fault. All three of them are at fault for this fraud. But again, that's all I have, YouTube. As always, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Hey, give it a thumbs down if you like your Autopen signature and that's what you like. Feel free to give it a thumbs down if you believe the signature is real. But I have plenty of evidence to back up otherwise. But also hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified of upcoming videos. And also, I will be uploading videos every Monday, Thursday, Saturday. I will try my hardest. I had some family things I had to take care of this past week, so you didn't get to see much from me. So that's why you're getting this video on a different day. And I threw this one up there just because it's a little different on my normal videos, my Mail Day Monday. This would normally be a Mail Day Monday video, but this isn't really this is a rant video, so it's kind of off the mark there a little bit. So we're gonna do, but that on, we do our Mail Day Monday videos, our TTM Thursday videos, and we do our Game Use Saturday videos. And I apologize for the hat. I know I'm probably getting some heck in the comments wearing a Cleveland hat in the Pittsburgh room, but but it matched the outfit today. And I'm not really a huge baseball fan. I am a Pirates fan from way back, but I lost a lot of love for baseball, and it's not, to me it goes, Steelers and then Penguins, and then the Pirates are just kind of in there, you know what I mean? But it's not, baseball is just not one of my top sports at the moment. Hopefully they get some new ownership and they can bring some of that love back from me. And I love going to games. PNC Park, one of the greatest stadiums that we have, so I love that. But I'm going off on that. Just explanation of why I got the Indians hat. I got this for cheap and matches the outfit, and I kind of like the hat, you know what I mean? So sorry about the Cleveland and the Pittsburgh room. I know it doesn't go together. I'm sure someone probably already left a comment about that. But that's all I got for you today, YouTube. Thank you for watching, and make sure you get the word out, and don't accept this junk and send it back as soon as possible. Tell them that you found out that they were committing a fraud and you want your money back. As always, have a great one, Steeler Nation.
Hey, here's a little example here. If you check this, you can see that these are the same exact autograph side by side in two separate books. Check the O, how the autograph goes through there. Check the loops on the L's. You can see that's the same exact autograph. Also check this one out here. Same points. This is the second different autograph he used. As you can see, the O is a little different in this one, but again, two different books, same exact autograph. And here's a look at that terrible backside, which shows the Autopen being used by its big bold dots at the start and stop of every point. So just wanted to share that with you guys.